going to teach you how you can use n8n locally in your machine and get started by building something useful for free in n8n. So let's get started. Right now I am in, like you can see here, I am using the n8n, which has just getting started. I'm just getting started with this. So you can, if you go into the n8n website and if you go like get started for free, it is going to get started in your cloud version. But if you go into pricing, you can see it is just giving the 14 days trial, and after using the trial it is just going to remove everything. And for using it you have to pay something in subscription basis, which is very bad in for the people who are just getting started and get the first taste of it. So you can see there is an enterprise model and you have the self-hosted model. So but here they are saying the hosted by n8n. That means they are going to host everything for you in their own cloud structure, and you just pay for the processes, right? For now what I'm going to do, I can use my own GitHub. So they are giving us the free open source model of the n8n, the exact thing that they are using for the cloud. So they are getting taking the charge of using everything on their cloud for the cloud infrastructure and giving the whole code base for free. So you can see here you have the whole code base and you have the steps to get started. To get started, you have a command here. You can say npx n8n. That means they are using the node package module to install the things into your local machine and get started. You can also use the Docker, but I'm assuming you are not so much technical and you just wanted to get started. You have to do few things in your machine. First, go to the nodejs.com or node.js or something, like you can search for the node.js, and you can go and install the node.js in your machine and open the terminal in your computer. So let me here I am going to clear my browser. After installing the node, you can type npm -v. This is going to give, like, you have the proper node package module has been installed in your machine. Basically this is come with the node.js, so you can also type the node-v. It's going to giving the latest version. Right now I'm using the 20th version, not the 22 that is latest, but that is completely okay. And I'm just going to type npx, that is the command that I have taken from their GitHub repository, npx, and I'm going to type npx n8n and hit enter. What is going to do, it's taking the node package module from the server and run in your local machine. For the first time, if you run this command, it's going to take some time to install the dependencies in your machine, but don't worry about it. After installing it, you can get started. And what you have to do is you have to go to the URL. This is the URL, localhost :5678. This is something native to your machine. This is completely okay if you're just storing the data. Okay, after starting this, what you have to do, you have to navigate to this website, and when you navigate to this website, you will see the simplest kind of screen like this. But firstly you have to create an account. You can create account with your email address, and you will get a verification or activation key in your email address, which is going to allows you to give all the tools that are they are going they are providing in the paid version. They are going to give in the same thing in the free version. So let's get started. I'm just going to start it from scratch, and here I am just going to start with a simplest thing. First thing, you have to create the first step. The first step, that means you have to start from a trigger. Trigger is something that is going to initiate your whole workflow. When you want to get started, you want to get started from a button or from some event, or you want to start with a schedule, like let's say you schedule for every day. You have you want to run this whole workflow in a specific date or some specific interval. You can customize that. Even you can customize either in some web, like if some event is coming from other website through the API, you can directly handle it and execute the workflow. You can create the form, and on form submission you start the workflow. And even you can also start the workflow if the some other workflow node is connected with this workflow. This is something different. I am going to use the on chat message, or just start with the trigger manually. So this is going to start when I'm just going to click on this button. So you can see I have just clicked this button and the event has been started. Now this is the plus button, and from here the game starts. You can now start adding the layers, or you can say the nodes, whatever you want to automate. For now, let's say I want to automate, I just want to test and try this software for the first time. And I just want to click in this button and I just want to use what is AI. Let's say here I'm just going to choose the advanced AI. Okay. And there are, you can see the tons of options here with the AI templates, AI model, AI agent or something. I'm just going to go with the agents and let's see what are the agents out here. And you can see, okay, there are tremendous amount of knowledge and the agent system that they have already shared in their template library in n8n. And this is going to help you out a lot. I'm just going to take the simplest idea here. So I'm just coming back and I'm just clicking on the OpenAI. And I just want to something. I just want to get a message. Let's say messenger model. So what I'm going to do, I just want to generate something from OpenAI. Okay. So for here, for generating some message, you have to have your OpenAI account connected. I have already connected my OpenAPI key, but for creating your own, you can just click on this button, create new credentials, and you have to put your API key from the OpenAI. You can go through these instructions given in the side, given in this side of the form, and you can go to the OpenAI and create your account. It giving you some free credits to use the tokens for free, and you can use that and go and create your OpenAPI key and paste it here. Simple. If you don't have the idea, you can watch some few videos, and if you have some more questions, you can comment below. I will guide you the complete thing how you can integrate your OpenAPI with n8n. That is going to be super simple. So I'm not going to save it for now because I have already connected my OpenAPI. Now you have this model. You can choose the operation, what kind of image generation, text generation, what kind of thing you want to do. And this is an important thing. You have to choose a model. And for now, we have the cheapest model so far, that is the 4o mini. So I'm going to go and choose this 4o mini model because this is the cheapest. And here is the tricky part. Here you have to write the prompt similar to the prompt you put into the chat GPT. So for example, I'm just going to tell me a joke. Okay, this is something the simplest prompt. I'm just asking AI to write a joke. Okay, and I just click this button, test the step. So it's going to take the prompt and execute the things. And you can see here, this is going to give me a response. The simplest response here, like, okay, why this, the something. Okay, haha. And let's get back to this. And you have seen, like, I can also add the tools. That is the part of advanced video. But for now, I'm just going to take this response and I just want to do something out of it. Let's say I want to send the SMS, or I just want to send an email, whatever it is. So you can see with each thing, you have to have some connections endpoint. And one important thing to keep in mind, whenever you try to do something, you have to connect different kind of softwares in it. And for doing this, you have to understand those tools. Like for connecting, they have the open API kind of things, the API keys, the API secret, the business token, or something you have to have, and you have some account in different places. For example, if I just want to connect my Gmail, let's say get a message, or let's say if I get the message, I just want to create a draft. And for create, you can see that every time I have to integrate any kind of tool, I have to add my own credentials. That means I have to use my personal account to do something, because this is the automation I'm going to use for me. If you're using for your business, you have to use your business credentials. Okay. And this is something very you can say overwhelming for the first time. But if you just get started and create some few workflows, after a time you can see like your most of the tools that you want to use has already been connected, and you have to just click the few things and you have your workflow is started. So yeah, this is it in this video. Hope this is give you the first state how you can save. You can click here save thing. You can click here and change the name of the workflow. You can even add the tag here so that you can remind like this is something that is a part of my this kind of workflow, and you can organize those things. And this is the tool that is I'm just giving the first taste of it. This is not the complete video, but in upcoming series I'm going to share the exact automation workflows, how you can use and how you can build your own n8n automations with ease. So I'm just going to give you the examples and the steps how you can create this kind of workflow and with the video. Okay, this is the second video of my YouTube channel, and hope you like this. Stay connected, please subscribe, don't forget to like and subscribe and share, because this is my second video of in this YouTube. And hope to see you again, and keep watching, keep improving, and build some amazing systems.